Welcome back, my fellas. It's NMeade here as always. Today, I'm bringing a brand new time trial series to the channel, but I need your help, okay? I'm going to explain what the series entails, and it's pretty straightforward, but I need your help with a couple of things. So, I've been a pure fan of time trial for a very long time. I have my history, set many world records. I was #1 time trial for a good period of time back in the day. And one of the things I enjoy the most is helping people get better at the game. So sometimes those of you who follow me and watch me on Twitch, if you aren't following me, by the way, you should be. It's just NMeade on Twitch. Sometimes I will help someone in the chat if they want me to look at their ghost and give them some tips on how to improve their own time. So, if I'm thinking on the larger scale here to try and help more people and also have like a format where I can explain things more in depth, more at length, I think having a series like this would be really cool. So basically, I'm going to request you guys to... This is where I need your help here. I thought just to comment your time that you want me to look at, and I'll give the tips on how for you to improve. One of the things I want to do is I want it so the times that you're asking me to critique and help you with is you set them on CTGP. And the reason why I want you to do that is because I need to be able to download the ghost and to record it so I can commentate it and put it in the video so it's all nice and uniform. So that's one of the biggest things. Second off, obviously I might get a giant, huge influx of requests, so I do understand that. And I'm not too sure how many times I'm gonna get through in one video. I would like this to be a fairly frequent series on the channel. I'll definitely have to feel out the first couple of episodes that I do of this to see. I obviously have to watch the entire ghost first and then give my critique and where I think you could be improving some things, maybe some tips here and there. But yeah, I was thinking maybe like you guys can comment the times that you want me to review your own times, and I'll do like a random number generator type of thing where it's like, oh, here's all the comments here. Now random number generator, the comment that I look at, and that'll be the time that I put in the video. So I'm kind of juggling, like I might get just a lot of requests and I don't know how many I'll be able to fit reasonably within one video. I'm hoping maybe between 5 and 10 potentially. I don't know if that's a little or a lot, I'm not really too sure, but I really just want to be able to help you all. Maybe those of you who aren't really in the time trial, or you tried a little bit and you kind of left and dropped the controller after a little bit and you didn't pursue any further. Maybe like you got to a time where you thought that you can't improve it anymore at all no matter what you do. And I've been in that situation before many a times, and just learning one or two little things to change or to do differently, and you'll cut seconds off of your time, which is one of the most exciting things, at least for me, when I was getting better. And even this day, like I was streaming Mario Circuit 3, and just one little tip on streaming a little bit later on the shroom after I start to drift, that helps me a lot actually. So even a seasoned veteran like myself, just one small little tip, and once you run with it and you see the results, it's just addicting. That's like one of the pure allures for me, at least from back in the day, where you just learn these small little things, and then sometimes like maybe some of your worst tracks are like your most disliked tracks because you're so bad at them. But if you just knew like one or two small little things, it will become one of your best tracks, and you might look at it a different way, potentially. So I think the format is going to be, I'm going to have the amount of times from different players I'm going to critique. I'm going to have it, I'm going to record them all through CTGP. I will watch it live in the video, and then I will slow it down to give my own critique specifically and give very specific tips and tricks and things on what to do and how to improve your time. And that'll basically be the format. I wanted to be a little bit more in depth than what I do on stream for other viewers as well. I do get pretty in depth on stream actually, because at least with an audience like that, let's say I'm critiquing like a Moo Meadows time, and I'm saying all these different things you can try and change. It can apply to a wide array of people who are watching, but also there's this kind of magnitude where this is a much larger platform, at least for me currently. So it's going to reach a lot more people, and it's going to help more people, which is kind of my goal with this, is to help you guys get better at the video game. We want to get better at the video game, don't we? I do, at least, and I hope you guys do as well. And it's just super, super cool for me when I give like maybe one or two little tips to someone who's kind of stumped on a part of a track or their approach to a track in general, and then literally like the same day or the same week, they're in the stream chat saying, dude, I improved my laps by like 0.2 or 0.3, or I PB'd by an entire second or more, and that's just so satisfying to hear. And I have an incredible amount of time poured into the game. I've slaved away thousands upon thousands of hours throughout the entire scheme of things. I've gone through many pitfalls. I've learned all the main things. And as I mentioned before, probably at some point in this little face-to-face here, literally it just takes one little thing that you're frustrated on and you're stumped on. And once you know what to do, it becomes this Pandora's box at that point. And also another big motivator for me for a series like this is, if you guys haven't watched it already, I have one super duper in-depth tutorial on N64 Bowser's Castle. It's over 30 minutes long. If you haven't watched it, you definitely should. I literally go at some points frame by frame and explain everything to a pulp, literally. And that video took well over 50 to maybe 70 or 80 hours to make from beginning to end, and that's a huge time investment. And I get many requests and questions how to do certain strats or different things like that on various tracks, and I am going to do that complete in-depth tutorial for every single track in the game. But I feel like this will be a more efficient way to get kind of the groundwork covered, because we could maybe hit on like maybe 10 different tracks in a video for all I know. But then we could be like 10 videos deep in this and we've covered almost every single track, and you can kind of piece around between each video and kind of grab major points on a lot of tracks and just start improving your own time that way. So to accomplish my goal of getting as much of my information and help out there as possible in a quick and coherent manner as well, I think it's going to be super exciting. And yeah, I think that about concludes this entire summary of the goal of this series. I hope you guys are excited for this. I know I am. I'm always super pumped when I help people out with different times on stream, and I think that this will be a lot of fun to do, and I think it will provide a lot of value to you guys, since I'm critiquing your own times, and then hopefully you watch what I advise you on and you implement the changes and you see how much you're going to improve. So I'm super excited to see the success stories, these success PBs, if you will. It's going to be a great time. So yes, the major things I need help with is one, I guess like a submission format. Is the idea good where, let's say, is each video you you comment the time that you want me to help you out with, and then I'll have all the comments on the page, and I'll have like a little random number generator thing on Google, and I'll click that comment and I'll go through it like that potentially, just so it's fair that way. If you have any other smarter ideas, I'm definitely open to hearing that to make it a bit more of a fair process. Also, maybe like a clever name for the series. The best name I could really think for the series so far is like the time trial lab. Like you're going to the lab, you're just dissecting things, and you're making sense of things, you know. I think it's pretty cool, the time trial lab, something of that effect. But if you have any other smarter, more, I guess, clever titles, if you will, I'm definitely open to hearing it. And anything else you think that might make this series a bit better and a bit more informative or more useful to you, because in the end I want this to be useful for the people who are submitting their times for me to help them out with, and at the same time to help people who are watching it, taking it in, to improve their own skills as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you're pumped for this. I don't know what kind of gameplay I'm going to put on this. Maybe just some random time trials of mine in the background, I guess, just to get you guys in the mode of the whole time trial thing, okay? So thank you for watching. As always, if you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe, as it really helps with the growth of the channel, as well as throwing the video a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. That nice little ding, just one little click. That's all you gotta do. Alright, my fellas? Alright, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Take care.